it's such a, it's so disappointing to see that we're still addressing the same things, even worse. I mean, everything just keeps deteriorating. Editorial independence in Kenya, really, I don't think we are progressing. In fact, I would say that that's where our, what is the opposite of lack of independence starts? Because we have first, when we have all these attacks on journalists, the first thing that journalists would think of doing is self-censorship. So when you know that probably your person or your media house or whatever you're covering will cause an attack or will cause a backlash out there and people will start, you'll be targeted, then you want to go slow on what you're writing. And especially when people who report on security and corruption issues, you report that and then you hear, oh, you need to be responsible as the media, you need to do this and this, or you're not supposed to cover this. And so you start questioning if what you are putting out there is, if you'll be able to stay in your job, but still cover these things, efficiently, wholesome. So you start censoring yourself. There's also political interference where we're always having subtle threats. The threats have never been, sometimes they're direct and we can give it to this government. They sometimes just attack the media directly, but sometimes it's very subtle, and it is such that they're going to withhold something if you do not do as they wish. For example, the introduction of, we are taking measures, we are just cutting on the cost and so they introduce the government advertising agency, and then they cut on advertising and they delay pay even when they give you the advertisement. So it's just another way of, cutting down on your independence. So you're careful on what you report, because they subtly say that they're going to withhold something if you kept, going. So because of the economic pressure that the medias have been facing during this time, you find that media houses will themselves be careful on what they want to report. And there are places where now the corporates that bring revenue to the media houses.